Welcome to my channel, SteveO the Window Cleaner. Today is March 23rd. It is Monday. I'm going out to clean one of our customers that needs cleaning. They said we can continue on regular service. So I'm going out to do theirs and kind of see what the overall people are thinking and just kind of get out there a little bit. We're still in our shutdown. We're not really getting new work right now. So anyways, it's like the perfect time to try Glass Gleam 4. And I also have Glass Gleam Glide. So I'm gonna try this on one of the storefronts. I've tried Glass Gleam 4 by itself. Never really liked it because it's not sudsy. I'm so used to having a sudsy solution that it's just like mentally hard. So I'm gonna do Glass Gleam, the Glass Gleam Glide, and we're gonna try it at one of the storefronts, but it's like a perfect day I can do outside only. And what I've heard is that maybe because Glass Gleam 4 doesn't leave really anything on the glass, that this is probably the best thing to use during this time for cleaning windows. Don't quote me on all that. So I have 2 gallons of water in here. I do have an emergency bucket with me with my regular solution. I have cleaned this mop thoroughly in the washing machine and then soaked it with water and tried to get all the soap out of it so that there is no dish soap or anything messing this up, because what people say is that dish soap takes away what Glass Gleam does. People say that Glass Gleam basically makes the glass pop a lot more than what you would see normally of like Dawn or anything else, and that it's the best thing to actually clean glass with. So at 1/4 full ounce per gallon of water, use more for dirty windows, even less for lightly soiled windows. So let's see, safe for tinted and low E glass. Each capful is 0.2 of a full ounce. So we're looking to do 1/4 of a full ounce per gallon, about 2.5 of the capfuls, and that should get us right there, almost what we need for the 2 gallons. And I'll bring this with me in case we need more. You always have the safe protection there on the top. So that's what it looks like, if you can see that. It's pretty dark blue. Just a little half capful. Okay, that's gonna be as far as that goes. Smell wise, kind of smells like Unger Easy Glide, I would say. It smells the most like that when using it. Okay, so then with the Glass Gleam Glide, add 1/10 of an ounce for each gallon of solution. So that's a full ounce. If you were doing 10 gallons of water, you want all that. So we're just gonna go to like right here. So basically what I did is I put about 1/4 of an ounce of the Glass Gleam Glide for 2 gallons. And then we have about 2.5 capfuls of the Glass Gleam Glide. I'll bring it with me just in case we need it. And then what I always like to do is get my solution ready before I go, put the mop in, put the top on, and then while I'm driving, it's kind of mixing up in the car. So let's go. Okay, so we're at the restaurant here that I'm going to use the Glass Gleam Glide, Glass Gleam 4 and the Glass Gleam Glide. So as you can see, this has been going in the back of the van now for 5 hours. Oh man, camera's about to fall. All right, got it. And it's just not very foamy, right? So that's the exact amount that they told us to. There's a little bit of foam. There's a little bit of a smell from it. Kind of like a Winn-Dixie smell, I would say. So when you use it at this storefront, I'm gonna clean out my silencer of all the soap with the Dawn of what I used this morning. And then I'm just gonna put that to music, and then we'll talk about it when I'm done. We'll kind of make it quick so you guys don't have to, I don't waste most of your time. Okay, so I decided not to do that to music because I didn't think it would be very fun to watch, because that was not a really great experience. I don't get how you guys do it. I don't get how you guys use it. I'll be quite honest. I just don't get it.
I mean, because through the years you get all these comments when you use Dawn soap, especially on YouTube. Oh, well, you're not doing it right because you're using soap, and it's kind of like, yeah, I get that, but at the same time, it's like, what am I supposed to do? So here's the deal with it. For uppers, mopping on the glass was fine. It's really wet. There's no suds at all. It's very, very minimal suds, if any. And then uppers, I couldn't fan. And what I did is I got a rubber perfectly conditioned so that it would have perfect glide on the rubber's part. So I did everything I could to try to make this work, and it just didn't work. I didn't use the flick pad with the Moorman accelerator because I'd used that all day and there was Dawn soap in it, so I didn't want to use that. So, but trying to fan that on the pole was super, super difficult, so I wound up just doing straight pulls with it. It just did not work. And one thing I hate about that is that when you close out, it kind of splashes because it's so wet. But after I was done, I didn't notice any problems. I clean these windows though every 2 weeks. So I knew that this would be a good place to use it on because it wasn't going to be too dirty. By hand, it was okay. At the beginning when I first started with it, it just feels odd on the glass. And then towards the end of it, it started getting smoother and smoother and smoother. But just real funky. I added in a little bit more of Glass Gleam 4, and I added a little bit more of the Glass Glide because at first I had no glide, even by hand. After I added those in, I had more glide, which was a lot nicer. But wow, I mean, I don't get how you guys use this all day. This would screw with my mind so hard. And I think it's because I've used Dawn soap for so long. I used to use glycerin back in the day over like 12 years ago. And it just, at then I didn't really care. But that kind of the same thing, doesn't have any suds and doesn't move on the glass roll, but I never fanned at that time. I just straight pulled. But now looking at the job, I mean, it looks great. I'm curious to see what it will be when I come back the next time, because I know it can leave the glass cleaner longer. Kind of the same thing with water fed pole. I do know that Dawn does leave a film, and dirt does collect to that. Kind of the nicer thing was it didn't leave a bunch of soap on the frames. That was nice. But I could just never get used to it. Jim could probably use this stuff and be okay with it. I just find you can't control the solution like you control it with Dawn. Dawn, you can really control your solution. If I was in a house with this stuff, it would just be going all over. So I just don't get how you guys do it. So I'm super, super curious on how you guys do it. But after using it, I mean, I would just highly suggest just using Dawn, especially for storefront commercial stuff. We're using these tools and you just swivel and you're doing pole work and stuff like that. I could see using this at homes. I could definitely see using this at homes. And if mostly what you do is straight pulls, I could definitely see how this could work. With fanning though, I could just not see it. How long ago has it been since I tested it last? I tested it last probably 7 years ago, 7 or 6 years ago. And all I used was the Glass Gleam 4, and it was a horrible experience. I left rainbow streaks everywhere. I cleaned some glass that was like the black glass, just has that heavy, heavy tint to it, and it just left streaks everywhere. I remember like emptying my bucket, going back to fish, and putting soap and regular Dawn soap and stuff in. But yeah, I mean, it cleaned up everything. It scrubbed the bottoms nicely. It left everything clean. It got all the fingerprints off the door, so I can't see anything bad about that. It did anything weird. Yeah, but I just could never get used to that. I mean, the way that you can just flow with dish soap is so nice and natural. And then with this, I could see how you get used to it, right? If it was the first thing you trained on or you could just get used to it, you would get used to it. But man, I could never use this stuff all day. I would love to hear from you guys what you do to use this stuff all day. I mean, it boggles my mind. It boggles my mind. It was really nice kind of being out today. I know I did that video and we said we were going to shut down for a couple weeks, but we had a particular customer who said, go ahead and do it. And they have quite a few stores, so I want to get out and do that. But talked to quite a few others, and the overall demeanor was pretty good, I'll have to say. I think it's because we haven't gone into a straight shutdown here in Colorado, but I was really impressed. I don't want to go on with that too long because there's so much information about that. But places, even $20 stops, they're like, no, keep on doing it. And stores that I would think would suffer. So I did multiple restaurants today, and here and there stores. So overall, it was really cool to see that a lot of people were just kind of moving along with stuff. So we'll kind of see what happens here. But Glass Gleam for 1 out of 10, one being horrible, 10 being great. I would give it a 7 because I know that it's going to leave the glass clean. It's just not be able to move with it. I just don't get how you guys do it. So anybody who uses this stuff and who's talked shit to me about it before, please tell me how you use this, because I'm always into making it the best possible product. And I know this is a great product for the glass. It's just mentally and physically moving the squeegee. Ugh, freaking sucks. There is my feelings about it overall, but hope you're having a good one, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye. Oh, and remember, if you guys need anything while we're kind of, all chilling here and not being very busy, please feel free to reach out. I can help you guys get stuff in the cart, get it ready, give you guys my suggestions, even if that's all you want for right now as far as water-fed pole stuff, squeegee stuff. So feel free to contact me. My phone number is in the description. I'll put it here, and then also through Instagram and Facebook. So we'll talk to y'all later.